I have such fond memories of her. Such fond memories of her, but I can't remember if she was my sister, or my cousin, or my lover. Nevertheless, my memories of her are so fond.
Lady Blue never spoke directly to anyone. She stopped doing so years ago, at the age of 16, after one day it occurred to her, nobody understands me. At first she thought to undertake a vow of silence for just 1 week, but after 3 days her mind began rearranging itself. All the words, organized into urgent sentences which used to occupy her brain on conveyor belts running towards speech, were fading. Her mechanisms of perception were releasing their grasp on the language of words and slipping into the language of thought. This sort of experience, by nature, is indescribable. But I will say it's more like being underwater or working on an abacus where the sliding scales aren't numbers but sensations than it is like reading the newspaper. So once Lady Blue began her vow of silence, she couldn't stop herself. She felt she had to see the world in infinite shades of color, not just those which she could name. Now she's 22 and communicates via machine. The machine licks tiny beads of sweat off her fingertips, and its specially designed taste buds detect the meaning of the flavor of the sweat, and these flavor distinctions are exponentially more varied and precise than language could ever be. This communicative sweat, which is linked directly to sensory input on one end and a drip mechanism on the other, is a leftover feature of the human body, which developed far back in our history, back when there were only 17 humans on Earth, and they all used to lick each other to communicate. And Earth wasn't called Earth yet, it was just a patch of ground referred to by a distinct flavor of sweat. But enough about Lady Blue. I'll tell you about Mark, who's either Lady Blue's cousin or brother or neighbor who she used to kiss in middle school, but neither of them can remember which relation holds, and it shouldn't matter to us anyways right now, because I'm not telling you any more about Lady Blue right now. I'm telling you about Mark. Mark is a terrific swimmer, but no one cares because we don't live underwater.